you guys, we got to this. We're going to go on a bike ride. We're going to try a new bike ride here in Ogden, Oregon. And this is the car we pulled next to. If there was ever a spirit car for Lareka, this would be it. Miss Pac-Man. For those of you who don't know, I love Miss Pac-Man. It was the game of my childhood. And actually one Halloween when I used to, at my job, I actually made a Miss Pac-Man costume. Actually, we may have a picture of that, so we'll throw it up on. But I made one, and that's what we wore for Halloween. I love Miss Pac-Man. I was talking to the girl that drives this. She's very young, and she said she bought it like this, and she said it's a classic. And I said, absolutely. So pretty cool.
All right, good morning.
Oh, gonna hear heavy breathing.
Yep. We are doing a hike this morning, and we've got some new friends, some friends that we were trying to meet up with for, gosh, seems like over a year.
It's just funny, we've been in the same places, just never at the same time.
Like days apart usually.
Yeah. I don't know how we didn't meet in Quartzsite.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But, so we are here with Jason and
Jen
Jen from No Sticks, No Bricks.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked they're not standing right there next to you.
They follow us everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
So they're actually staying at the Air Force Base across the street from our RV park.
Yep.
So we decided to meet up and do a hike and spend some time while they're still in town. And this was Jason's idea of a first hike. Yeah. Let's all get to know each other on this hike when none of us can breathe already.
1,000-foot elevation, let's go.
Hey, I got to train for Angel's Landing.
That is true.
That's right.
I'm not trained now.
Yeah.
You're already done because it's like in a week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're not ready for that now, that might be it. But, all right, we're going to go enjoy the rest of this hike. All right, we made it to the waterfall. All this hiking for this. Well worth it. The waterfall's barely flowing, but it's still a great hike up. Not sure about going down on these rocks, but it'll be fun. Oh, there's more to it. Made it to the end.
Yes.
1.3 miles almost.
Yep, that's what I have.
1.3 miles and about 1,100 feet of elevation gain and the waterfall.
Yeah.
Now you can tell it's not flowing as strong as it probably does when the snow's sure melting, but what a great hike, great friends.
Really, yeah. I mean, this hike had a lot to it.
Oh yeah, very technical.
Yeah.
If you're not 100% on your hikes and loose rocks and things like that, it's probably not for you. Definitely not an ADA hike.
No. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could. You just have to go slow.
Very slow
and steady.
How long did it take us to go up? What does yours say? 71 minutes. So a little over an hour to go 1.3 miles up 1,000 feet.
You will sweat.
Yes. So now,
just so you know.
we're gonna have some lunch and hang out. Alrighty, what are you ready? What do you think?
Ready. It's going to be very steep down, but
Mode activate.
I feel like it's totally worth it. I mean, we wish there was a little more water, but it's still really worth it. It's so cool. The
Yep.
texture is on that wall, and then just the sprinkle, and it's beautiful up here. We caught our breath. We ate a little lunch.
Yep.
I'm actually kind of chilly now from
From the sweat,
sweating
yeah.
and then the cold of that water. But no, it's been good. We're going to hike on down. This should be the hairiest part.
All right, here we go. All right. So, was it worth the 1.2 miles up 1,000 feet?
100% to me, because
Yes.
this is the thing. It was a tough hike, but I always feel so good afterward.
Yes.
So, and actually, if you ask me, and I think I say this a lot, I like going up better than the down. The down hurts my toes.
I hurt my.
So-
I actually hurt my leg.
Even though you're working hard on the up, I don't know. Look, we sound old.
I know.
So are we still friends then?
We're still friends.
Well,
We're still friends?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Yes.
good.
We like,
What do you guys
I like a
think?
good
Was
hike.
it worth it?
Absolutely.
was.
I think it
100%.
was.
Yeah.
But yes, my feet, I think worse
I've
was
never
down.
seen a wall like that. That
Yeah.
A wall of
is
water,
just
yeah.
amazing.
You're not
It's
in it, babe.
It's not just
It is
your
incredible.
average waterfall hike. It's like
Yeah.
something completely different.
And
Yeah.
imagine if it was really flowing.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was good. It was a good
definitely
day.
worth the hike.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
think-
We got to hang out.
I think
and
we're almost.
meet each other.
I think we're
finally.
almost ready for the other one. A little bit longer.
Yep. You
Is
guys
it?
ready? 'Cause I
Not
already have
today.
it queued up on all trails.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go then.
See you later.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Good morning, everyone. It is an early morning here, Island Park, Idaho, just outside of West Yellowstone. I left the RV this morning around 6:30, 6:40. And no, it's not to go into the park or go see any of the animals. We've been having some trouble with the truck. Back when we were in Arizona for Violet's birthday, actually it was 4th of July, we were at Lareka's sister's house. After the day, went out to leave. Battery in the truck was dead. It was 3 years old, and if you know Arizona heat, that's pretty much how much you get out of a battery at the most. 3 years. Go to AutoZone, local auto shop place. Had to replace both batteries. The thing about these new diesels, with all the computers and stuff inside them, it's actually 2 batteries, and they recommend, if you replace one, you replace both. So I replaced both batteries. So a few weeks later, we get back to Idaho, and we're driving up towards Coeur d'Alene, and all these different random check engine lights, wrench lights, everything like that start popping up on the dashboard. And also, I've got an app on my phone from Ford that actually monitors the truck, and it's got all the service and all the alerts and things like that. I get an alert that says the powertrain computer's software is corrupted. Well, that doesn't sound good. So while we were up in Post Falls, I called one of the local Ford dealers there, told them the issue, and they said, we can't see you for a month. I called the other Ford dealership over in Coeur d'Alene. They said the same thing. We can't get you in until September. The thing about it is the lights kind of keep coming on and off. One day we won't have any issues. The next day we'll get a warning light. It'll stay on for a few days. It'll go off for a couple days. It's weird. It really is. It's like there's a bug or a glitch in it or something. So we get down here to Island Park, and we still have these warning lights and the notifications and everything else. So I call the closest Ford dealership that I could find, which is down in Idaho Falls, 85 miles away. I call him, I tell them the story, and the guy's like, it sounds like it's possibly what they call a BMI, the battery management system. When you replace batteries in these newer vehicles with all the electronics, he said a lot of times you have to reset the system. So he was actually able to squeeze me in a few days. That day is today. I called on Monday, and they said, come in on Thursday. Can you get here by about 8:30 in the morning? Sure, why not? So here I am driving the 80, 85 miles, whatever it is, to Idaho Falls to get the truck checked out. Now, here is the ironic part of it. Yesterday afternoon, Lareka and I left to go out on the river. No lights. All the warning lights are gone. Even the app reset itself. No more current warnings or issues. So then we start talking about, should we still even bring it in? Should I still drive the 85 miles to go have it checked out, hooked up to their computer to find out what's the issue? Because this has happened before, where the lights will go away for a day or two and then they'll pop back on. We're driving to Custer in a few days, and I'm sick and tired of seeing lights when I'm driving and everything else. So I decided, the heck with it, we're still gonna go, or I am still gonna go. Lareka's home doing laundry and stuff. So I'm hoping this is not a wasted trip, but in my mind, it's peace of mind. Have them check it out and see if everything is okay now. Because looking online and reading some forums, I did read that sometimes these kind of issues will reset themselves just based on whatever goes on electronically in these vehicles. What do you guys think? Should I have still brought it in? I don't know. I will let you know what happens when we get there. So after about an hour and a half here at the dealership, unfortunately they couldn't fix it. They ran all the codes, they checked everything, they even tried to reprogram the computer. It didn't work. The computer system for the truck, I guess they call it the powertrain system, that needs to be replaced. And the quickest they can do it is 2 days from now. They have to order the parts from out of state. So I will either be driving back up here in 2 days, which is a Saturday, or I'll be driving back down here on Monday, which is the last day we're in town before we hit the road. They said the part will be here Monday morning at the latest. So one way or another, I got to make another trip down here. And they said once I get down here to replace it, they said it doesn't even take an hour to replace it. But that's it. So even though all of the lights on the truck are off and on my app they're gone, when they ran the codes in their computers, there's all the errors, and yes, the computer is corrupted, so they need to replace it. I asked him about continuing driving it, you know, is this something that has to be done? And he said there's no guarantees that something doesn't go wrong, and obviously they're going to recommend getting it replaced so there's no more issues. So that's where we're at. We'll be talking back at you here soon. All right, saga of the truck issues. Now that we're in Layton, Utah, I'm actually on my way to the local Ford dealership here. It's only about 2 miles away from the RV park, and I'm going to talk to them about the issue and show them everything and see if they can get a part and see if they can figure out what the issue is. All right, they won't look at it now. I had to make an appointment, and they won't even take into consideration what the other Ford dealership had said the issue was. They need to re-diagnose it themselves, and they can't get me in for 2 weeks. I guess we're gonna wait 2 weeks to get it looked at and go from there. So all right, been a couple weeks. This morning is the appointment, up at dark 30. Right now it's like 7:15 in the morning. Back on the way to Ford. Let you know what happens. All right, the saga of the truck is over finally. Warning lights and all that good stuff. So we take it here to Ford dealership in Layton at Kinley Ford, and after they run their tests and diagnostics, they come to the conclusion that it's actually not the actual computer chip. It's a low voltage issue from the batteries that was causing the computer to trip, and they even verified it with Ford themselves. They called Ford and they verified that issue. They checked the batteries, and one of my batteries was running super low. It wound up being the battery cables and connections were bad. So it looks like they replaced the battery cables and cleaned it all up, recharged the batteries, retested it, no more warnings, no more issues, and everything's going good. So that was that. So, and I also figured, hey, while they had it there, due for service, so they did our 65,000 mile scheduled maintenance and all that stuff, whatever that includes. We only take our truck to Ford for service because we've got the service maintenance package. So they know what it needs and they take care of it all for me, and everything's great. You know, cost me a few $100. I think it was $350 for the diagnostic and the repairs and everything else, because that part of it wasn't covered by warranty. But first time I've had to put a dime into the truck besides buying new batteries 2 months ago. So we're good with it. I'll take it, and now we are good for the rest of the year.